The EQE 500 won't get you noticed on the highway, in the traffic, or even the parking lot. And that's a good thing. Welcome to Stealth Wealth, done the Mercedes way. The EQE 500 is quintessentially a Mercedes-Benz in the way it's solidly built and delivers effortless power with a smooth yet firm ride. It's essentially an E-Class on stilts, an electric GLE or a GLE coupe if you may. It can drive a CEO in Mumbai or an entrepreneur in Bangalore to work in utmost comfort. They won't mind taking the wheel over the weekend either. The ride is that involving. Right now, the design language of electric vehicles ranges from the eccentric, the Hyundais and Kias, to the unexciting, the Teslas. The EQE looks as exciting like a bar of soap, depending on who you're talking to. Some find it futuristic, others, well, as sexy as a bar of soap. Personally, the design is hard to fault. It's not shouty, it's not over the top. It's the kind the royal clan of Succession would like to be driven around in. Save for a large three-pointed star on the grille and a smiling illuminated fascia, the front is largely clean. The rear, with a wraparound LED strip, spell out the model's bare essentials. The colors, ranging from metallic blues to pastel greys, simply underscore the understated charm. The inside is anything but understated. A 56-inch edge-to-edge hyperscreen adorns the dash. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather with enough tactile switches to navigate the hyperscreen without taking your eyes off the road. And if you do take your eyes off the road or hands off the steering wheel, the ADAS nanny kicks in immediately with a warning. If ignored, the nanny will slow you down until you heed the warning. This entire feature can be disabled though using the hyperscreen. The infotainment system is top of the class in terms of clarity and speed, and once you're over the learning curve, as is the case with any new car today, it's easy to flip through the menus and find what you need. Passengers will appreciate the roomy rear. The sloping roofline does not come in the way unless they're well over 6 feet tall. The panoramic sunroof adds to the roominess. In the tight switchbacks around Gulmarg where we test drove this car, the EQE rode smoothly and calmly, delivering a bit of body roll and a dash of understeer on sharper turns. Stomp on the gas and this car lunges at the not-so-perfect tarmac with 580 Nm of torque on tap. Mercedes claims a 0 to 100 of 4.9 seconds. I'm not going to debate that, given the supercar rivaling acceleration. Still, the overall sense of calmness isn't compromised. The car at no given time feels out of control. And that's saying something for a 400 bhp near 3-ton car. The EQE has 4 driving modes. The Eco mode lets you sip on the battery. The Comfort mode keeps things engaging without losing any of the plushness. The Sport mode is for spirited driving, darting around town at what feels like warp speed. The Off-road mode is for the adventurous. It raises suspension to handle the ruts with elan. Just keep in mind, this is not a Jeep Wrangler. Most owners would plonk the car in Comfort mode and forget about it. That's not a bad thing, honestly, for the suspension and the ground clearance are more than adequate for the daily grind. One of the biggest positives is the driving range. I mean, the suffix 500 in EQE 500 is there for a reason. The SUV, packed with 90 kWh of battery, is capable of traveling 550 km on a full charge. On our drive, the 50 km loop around Gulmarg, the battery dropped to 91% with enough on tap to go all the way to Ladakh, about 420 km away. A day's worth of spirited driving, we were told, drops the battery 50% at the most. A top-up is a breeze. The car charges to 80% from zero in a mere 32 minutes. Range anxiety? Not here at least. The EQE 500 gives you the impression that it won't be out of place outside a Delhi discotheque or a Bandra brunch joint. It won't be out of place in the snows of Kashmir or the beaches of Kerala. At 1.39 crore rupees, you get an expensive electric SUV that does it all without screaming for attention. That, to me, is stealth wealth at its finest.